Tonight, Bibb County School Superintendent Curtis Jones announced he will retire at the end of the school year.
Kayla Solomon spoke to one of the folks who was part of the hiring process when the county hired Curtis Jones. Kayla's in studio now with more on what she learned.
Frank and Lori, in just 6 years, he's managed to make a long-lasting impact. Macon Mayor Lester Miller was one of the school board members who recruited and hired Jones back in 2015. At the time, Mayor Miller says the school district needed stability, and that's one of the many qualities Jones brought to the table.
He had an impeccable career, not only in the military, but in every position that he held, from the ROTC all the way through the ranks in the education services, and he was a superintendent down in Griffin.
As Superintendent Curtis Jones finishes his last school year as the district's leader, Mayor Lester Miller recalls why he and the rest of the school board brought Jones on board 6 years ago.
He's a true leader. He's got a servant's heart, and he's got impeccable character, and I think that's what you look for in any candidate.
In his role as superintendent, Mayor Miller says Jones shifted the culture of the school district and pushed for excellence from his staff and students.
He really took us to the next level. At the time he came in, our graduation rate was hovering just over 50%, and at the time, I left the school board last year. We had moved up to around 79%, largely because of his leadership.
Boosting the county's graduation rate isn't the superintendent's only accomplishment. In 2019, Jones won National Superintendent of the Year, beating out hundreds from across the country. Mayor Miller says it's a big deal for the county, and Jones should be proud of the lasting impact he's made during his time.
He's pretty much made his mark. From his military career to his school career, being National Superintendent of the Year. He's checked all the boxes, and I think he needs time to retire. I'm sure he may do some consultant.
Jones will finish out the remainder of his contract, which is up in June of 2022. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Kayla. In a statement released tonight, Superintendent Jones says Bibb County is one of the best school districts in the state to work. He says his time as superintendent has been the best years of his life, and, quote, "It is because of you, our employees, students, parents, and community members."